Gabbing with the Gals, and because it is Tuesday, that means it's time for Health Sakes, brought to you by Northeastern Counseling and TriCounty Health. And today, gabbing with us, our guest is Taylor. She is the environmental health scientist with TriCounty.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Taylor. So excited to have you. Okay, what are we talking about today?
Today, we're talking about summer food safety tips. We know that it's pretty much summer, and we want everybody to be safe during their potlucks and their barbecues. We just make sure everybody's safe while also having a good time.
Okay, so give us some ideas. What are some good summer safety tips when it comes to barbecue?
Yes, so number one, when you're preparing food, is hand washing. That's the number one way to prevent contamination. And the proper way to do it is just make sure you wash your hands, apply soap, scrub your hands for 20 seconds, and use a paper towel to turn off the faucet so you don't contaminate your hands.
Right. Okay. Love that. Everyone, please wash your hands. Great tip. What else do you got?
Also, just another great way to prevent cross-contamination, and just make sure when you're preparing food that you use different utensils and different pots and pans for your ready-to-eat food and away from your raw food. You just don't want to use the same dishes because you don't want that contamination to spread.
Okay, now what if, I've got a question for you. This may be weird.
Yes.
Let's say that you're going to barbecue some hamburgers.
Okay.
And you put them like on a plate as raw meat. And then you take that plate over to the grill, you put the burgers on, then you go rinse the plate. Is that enough, or do you need to actually wash the plate before you put the cooked burgers back?
Definitely actually wash.
Okay.
Yes, do the full process all over again, because just water just isn't enough to make sure that bacteria growth isn't still there.
Okay, perfect.
All right, and another good thing when it comes back to hamburgers, when it comes to cooking, you just want to make sure that all of your meats that you're cooking for these barbecue and potlucks are at the right internal temperature. For chicken, you have to be at 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Your beef and pork, 145 degrees, and your fish and seafood, also 145.
Okay, those are good. So you should know those before you serve them to people.
Yes, just because it feels a little hot and ready.
Yeah.
Just make sure internally you're there. We just don't want to get anybody sick this summer.
That's a good idea. And on your grills, is there anything you have to specifically do to like clean them and disinfect them, or does the hot temperature do it enough?
So the hot temperature does do it, but when it comes to actually cleaning your grill and everything, just make sure you're brushing and getting a food safety sanitizer after you cook and everything.
Okay, perfect. Okay, any other tips we need to know?
Honestly, like even with leftovers, we all love food. We're probably going to be cooking a lot this summer. Just make sure with leftovers, you put them in the refrigerator within 2 hours after cooking. You use airtight containers, and they can be in the fridge for maybe 3 to 5 days or 3 to 4 months when frozen.
Okay, dang it, I don't do that well. I'll leave leftovers on the counter for like hours, and I'm like, oh no, 2 hours.
I'm going to pretend I did not hear that.
You didn't hear it. I'll get better. I promise. I'll be better about it. Okay, and then you guys, TriCounty has a big thing tomorrow coming up.
Yes, we do. We actually have our Safe Kids Bash tomorrow at the Coat Pavilion. From 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., there's going to be free food for the first 300 people. We'll have resources booth and prizes.
That's fantastic. Okay, so you definitely want to be one of the first 300 there. So get there at 11. The first 300 will get it. We're going to get some food. But
Yes.
we did this last year, and it's so educational for
Right.
everybody. Like
Right.
it's called the Safe Kids Bash, but everybody should come check this out.
I agree. Yeah, everybody can learn something there.
All right, Taylor, anything else you want to add in?
That's it. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay,